Hello, Rivals, and welcome to the first edition of the Rivals Report. The Rivals Report is a weekly update series written and produced to give you all the latest updates in the world of Marvel Rivals esports in a nice, bite-sized package. My name is Diatonic, and thank you so much for joining me. If you like this type of content and want to see more esports coverage like this in the future, be sure to subscribe. Now, without further ado, welcome to the Rivals Report for the week of June 2nd, 2025. Our top story, and probably the biggest piece of news from the Rivals esports world this week, rumors are swirling that the start of the group stage of Rivals Ignite is being delayed by a week. This comes just after the conclusion of the second split of Open qualifiers, with the group stage initially set to begin on June 5th. This story is breaking from Vaudable over on X, who tweeted, quote, "Getting word from teams that Marvel Rivals Ignite has been pushed back a week." According to some additional comments in the thread that followed, we may be seeing Ignite regular competition kicking off a week from June 5th instead of on June 5th, as previously revealed in a Dev Vision video from NetEase. FlyQuest Rivals players Spark Chief and Zelos seem surprised by this information, meaning this is likely some very early info that hasn't made its way around to all the teams yet. Considering how soon after the qualifiers it was set to start, and the fact that some teams are still looking for orgs to sign them, this may be for the best. Rivals is still an incredibly young game competitively. It's important for a major event like this to go smoothly, so taking a bit more time to iron things out behind the scenes and giving teams a chance to finish putting their rosters together is, in my opinion, a solid strategy. How do you feel about a potential delay in the start date? Are you chomping at the bit and ready for some Ignite action, or do you think the delay is for the better? Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Turning now to some big org-related news, after receiving an invite following their performance in Season 1 of the MRC, OG Esports is back in action, teasing and announcing their OG Seed roster over on X. Participating in the EMEA region of Ignite, fan reaction to the OG announcement has been positive, and unsurprisingly so. They're a respected org in other games like Dota 2 and Counter-Strike, and are a recognizable name that can help add to the credibility of Rivals as an esport. They'll be competing alongside other emergent powerhouses in the EMEA region, such as Virtus Pro, Zero Tenacity, Al Khadija, Berber Patapim, and yes, that's really their name, and more. In other esports org news, Magnets, one of the teams competing in Rivals Ignite, will be known as DarkZero going forth, as the team has officially been signed to the org. It all started on X on Monday as they teased a potential roster reveal with just the word Avengers. They made it pretty obvious the team would be announcing a Rivals roster, but is more a question of who rather than what. As Magnets, the team initially earned their invitation to the main stage of Ignite through their semi-final finish in Season 1 of the MRC, but Magnets have been a known quantity among the community for some time now. Several teams are still hunting for orgs interested in signing them, but this was a no-brainer for an org like DarkZero to pick up. 4 teams in the NA branch of Ignite have still yet to be officially signed: Jobless Bums, TechieXD, Ego Death, and Ilani Wind. There are plenty of teams in the other regions that are unsigned as well, and with the potential delay of the start of Ignite, it'll be interesting to see if any more orgs come out of the woodwork before then. Now turning to the collegiate esports scene for a moment, the National Esports Collegiate Conference, or NECC, has announced a Rivals Summer Tournament to be run throughout June and July. The NECC works with hundreds of colleges and universities across North America to support the collegiate esports community, and this tournament serves as a primer before Rivals is added to the main roster of games they support in the fall. The tournament is set to consist of 4 weeks of round-robin play commencing in the middle of June, followed by a 16-team playoff series throughout the latter half of July. It's not yet been revealed which schools will be participating, but all NECC member colleges are able to participate for free. And finally this week, INGAGE, an online esports competition platform, has announced their Grassroots weekly tournament series. Events in the series will be run each Friday and supported by a prize pool of $200 to $250. Sign-ups are open to any interested teams. One goal of the tournament series, as INGAGE explains on the sign-up page, is, of course, for the Grassroots Weekly to grow into its own recognizable brand. But beyond that, they want the series to serve as a beacon of high production value esports broadcasting. They aim to focus on providing opportunities for smaller grassroots orgs to play against other teams, hone their skills, and foster friendly competition. The format of the series is set to be a double elimination bracket, with lower matches being played as best of 1s, upper bracket matches being played as best of 3s, and the grand finals being a best of 5. There is so much happening in the world of Marvel Rivals esports, and we're only just getting started. If you want to keep up, don't forget to subscribe on your way out, as I'll be uploading more content exactly like this in the near future. Once again, I've been Diatonic, you have been incredible, and I'll see you in game.